Hi everyone, my name's Allison. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to do a general reading for the sign of Scorpio for the mid-March reading. So this is halfway through the month. We're going to go ahead and check in and see what your overall energy is doing and see if there's any new guidance and advice from Spirit. And I'm sure there is, because there's always new information coming in. But before we get started, I just wanted to go ahead and make a quick announcement. I have a 4-week tarot masterclass that begins on Sunday, April 14th. It starts at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you're interested in learning any tarot, or if you are curious about it, go ahead and you can go onto my website and go under services. The link will be posted down in the description below. And go ahead and check it out. I'm just going to say a couple of things about what I'm offering with that class. So it's going to be based on the Rider-Waite deck, first of all, and you need to have a minimum of 2 decks to take this class. This is the Radiant Rider-Waite, and then you can also have the traditional one. I like this one because I think the colors are brighter. But I listed 2 down below, and again, you don't have to buy from me. These are affiliate links to Amazon, but I just wanted to put that out there so you could see what I'm talking about if you're new to tarot. You also want a second deck. Now, it does not have to be the actual Rider-Waite, but it should be based on it. The deck that I use is based on the Rider-Waite. I'm very in tune with this deck. It's nature related, which is me, and so I really love this deck and I use it. I think it's rich and luscious, and it really speaks to me on an intuitive level. And that's what I want to teach you to do. I want you to be in touch with your intuition as you're becoming a tarot reader. So what I've done is I've created a course that has over 100 easy to digest modules covering the A to Z's of tarot and intuition development. You're going to have 4 online classes with me. And you're going to also have other students there too, right? It's going to be a very structured class, and it's going to be April 14th, 21st, 28th, and May 5th. What I would like for you to do is, if you could, sign up a week before the class starts so I could give you your materials to study before the first meeting. Otherwise, you will have a lot of work for that first week, which is no big deal. That's what you're here to do, is to learn. But I'd like to get really the ball rolling and we can jump into it and really cover a lot. So you have over 100 easy to digest modules. Don't be intimidated by that. There's a lot that we're going to be covering. I'm also going to be giving you weekly exercises to do, because that's really important. You need to practice it, and you really need structure. That way you're practicing the right thing. In addition to that, I'm going to give you bonus training about oracle cards. I'm going to give you strategies to uncover hidden wisdom in readings, build an intuitive connection with the cards, like I was talking about here, and unlock your spiritual gifts. Because I believe everybody is born with these gifts. It's just sometimes we shut them off after childhood, or there's maybe some trauma and we've shut them down. But I do believe everybody has these gifts. It's just a matter of tapping into it again. And again, like I said, it's going to be every Sunday night, 7 p.m. And the thing is I have this class set up for an hour. However, if you have more questions, or maybe even you'd like to practice doing a spread while we're on Zoom together, by all means, we're going to go over up to about 2 hours. Now, that's if people have questions. Maybe you don't have any questions. Maybe you want to go home and think about it on the first class. I don't know, but I'm here. I'm very generous with my time. I do not mind it when these classes go over, because I love to teach. So that's not an issue for me. Anyways, that being said, I didn't want to make this a commercial, but that being said, I just want to let you know that that's available. Go ahead and check it out on my website. The link is in the description below. Okay, Scorpio, so let's go ahead and get into it. So this is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. And if you could, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe, and leave a comment if this resonates with you, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. What does the universe want to tell Scorpio for mid-March? All right, we've got 10 of Wands. We have the 8 of Wands. We have the Lover's card. We have the 3 of Swords. We have the Ace of Cups, a gift and blessing from the universe. We have the Page of Pentacles. For your opportunity, we've got the 2 of Pentacles. And for your challenge, we've got the Devil. Okay, so a lot coming in here for you. I do have a new overhead setup, so let me go ahead and change this just a little bit so you can see it. All right, so let's go ahead and get into your energy. So what I'm feeling is that a lot of you are really burned out. You've been taking on a lot of work, you've been doing a lot, and this is stuff that you brought on yourself. You've taken this workload on for yourself. Maybe you're trying to help other people out, your friends, your family, your coworkers. Maybe someone has even dumped some work on you and you agreed to do it. You really need to set up some boundaries moving forward so that this doesn't continue to happen to you. But it's really about you feeling very burned out. So we've got that energy coming in for you. And then we've got the Eight of Wands. This is talking about some really important information coming in for you. This could be a phone call, an email, a text message. This could be somebody that you run into at work that verbally says it to you face to face, but you definitely have some important messages coming in. And then we've got the Lovers card. So if you are looking for love, someone will be coming in that is really a deep soul connection. And if you're already in a relationship like that, this could be strengthening that bond. This could be, where if you're in a really good relationship, you have a date night. That way you can continue to go out and do something new and exciting, and it's outside your home, right? It's like you're treating each other to something special. And this is one of those feelings that I'm getting, that even if you're in a relationship, you both acknowledge that it's deepening and that you have a strong connection and it's getting stronger. So a beautiful, beautiful energy that's coming off here for you, Scorpio. Let's get some clarifiers. So we've got the Two of Swords. We have the Magician. Okay. We have the Five of Swords. We have the Six of Pentacles. We have the Temperance card. And we've got the Justice card. Wow, that's very powerful. We've got three major arcanas right here. So let's go ahead and go to the Ten of Wands, this burnout energy and setting boundaries. So I feel like a lot of you are really indecisive, and this burnout has really made you guarded. You're really protecting your heart. You see how she's folded her hands in front of her heart in her chest? Well, that's something that has happened to you because of this burnout energy. I think you have it in your head that you need to protect yourself, that it's almost like it's a gut instinct for you to put your arms over your heart and protect yourself, that you were too exposed. And so this is a matter of you like protecting your heart, and you're kind of at an indecision. You've got a couple of choices you can make, but you're not, you're on the fence. You're not really making a decision. You kind of feel stuck. It's very easy for you to make a decision once you open your eyes, but you feel very stuck. And I think part of what's making you feel stuck is this burnout energy. This could even be not just taking on burdens, but this could also be like a physical ailment. If you've been really sick, maybe you're just completely wiped out physically, emotionally, and mentally, and even spiritually as far as that goes, over something that happened. But you definitely, I'm really getting for a lot of you that you need to set up those boundaries. You've also got the Magician card here, and while you're feeling burned out, when you can clear that up, you can really tap into, this is just telling me you have a potential, that you can really tap into this manifestation energy, that you can create the life that you want. But it's really coming up with the boundary. I keep hearing that word. You've got to set more boundaries for yourself so people can't take advantage of you, whether they think they are or not. It's just, you're taking on too much work. And then here with this information coming in for you, it's being clarified by the Five of Swords and the Six of Pentacles. And I'm just getting that when this information comes in, it's going to bring some obstacles for some of you. And it's a matter of how you deal with this situation that's going to be coming in. So not necessarily positive news, or if it is, there's still going to be some obstacles that you have to work through to get that positive result. But this is definitely coming in strong for you. And you already know you've got the knowledge, the power, and the resources to be able to handle this situation. So this is not something that's going to knock you on your butt and you're not going to be able to get up from. But however, it is an obstacle that you're going to have to deal with, or scoot aside, get out of its way, let the obstacle pass, and then go ahead and get on your merry way. You have to use your own discernment on that. but it will be in the form of incoming information or messages. And then over here with the Lovers card, this is so beautiful. It is being clarified by the Temperance card and the Justice card. So here you've got this beautiful, deep romance, this soulmate relationship, and it is being balanced by this. This is great. You've got this beautiful sense of balance. You're on the right path. This is like a divinely blessed relationship or a partnership. And you're standing in your truth. Both of you are. I mean, this is for Scorpio, but this is so strong when you're in a partnership with this, is that this person's meant to be with you and you're meant to be with them. And you are really at peace and at balance with this particular individual. You have enlightenment with this individual. You're standing in your truth. You're able to pursue your passion. You're able to be who you want to be. You don't have to hide any part of yourself. You're able to be relaxed and exposed, which is a beautiful feeling, right? This is the energy that's coming through for you, Scorpio. Okay, so that's your overall energy. Now let's look at the guidance and advice from Spirit. So Spirit is warning you to not break your own heart. I'm getting the impression that you don't want to betray your own conscience. You don't want to do something that you're going to regret later. Maybe you're put in a tight situation and you make a bad choice. Spirit is telling you, for the people that are out there, make sure you don't have that situation and that you take a deep breath, stand back, and don't act. Even if you think it, don't act upon it, because you're going to regret it later. It's going to completely break your heart, is what I'm getting. Because Spirit is reminding you that you are a noble person. That's what this card is representing. This is the Ace of Cups. Spirit is reminding you that you are noble, whether the people around you know it or not. It's that you need to know that about yourself, that you are extremely noble, you are courageous, you make the right decisions, and you do the right thing. Don't be persuaded to do something that you normally would not do. Okay, you know right from wrong. It's also up here with this Justice card. So step up and do the right thing. Be a noble person, right? Be heroic in that. Then we have the Page of Pentacles, and what this card is telling me is that, you know, you're getting ready to make a choice. Okay, you're going to have an opportunity to present itself to you in the material world, and you're going to have to make a choice. And I'm getting that you might not be able to make that decision on your own, that you might need help, you might need advice from someone that you trust and that you know is out for your best interest. Maybe it's a mentor, maybe it's a husband or wife, but it's somebody, or a parent. It's somebody that's going to help you and be out for your best interest. So make sure you're choosing the right people, that you're not being fooled by someone. But I'm just getting that you need supervision, is what I'm getting with this card. And it's some choice that's going to present itself in the material realm. It could be tied into this information that's coming, but you definitely want to, you know, align your allies and reach out to them when this choice comes. Just don't go blindly off with that decision that you're going to make. I think you might regret it with some heartache. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some clarifiers. We've got the Death card. Oh my God. Okay, so you just can't make this up. We've got the Three of Swords, and we've got the Three of Swords with the Death card. All right. We've got the Seven of Wands. That's perfect with that card. The Hermit card. The Eight of Swords. And the Chariot. Okay, so, I mean, you really cannot make this up. Three of Swords, betraying your own conscience, and the Three of Swords. Spirit is saying, oh my God, if you did not hear it the first time, you're going to hear it now. Do not betray your own conscience. You will completely break your heart. You're going to fuck yourself up. I'm just going to say it like that. You are really going to hurt yourself, so you need to really be on it and pay attention to the choices that you're making right now. If you're stressed out, you need to not make a decision. You need to just go on a walk. You need to just say to someone that they're crossing over and they're imposing over your boundary, you know, I will get back to you on that. Do not commit to anything. You have a lot that you need to release. This is a transition card. I'm just getting, you know, it's that classic, you know, release what no longer serves you. But this, what I am getting is that you need to release people in your life that are no longer serving you. People that may be a little toxic, people that have, you know, they're past their shelf life for you. right? This is where, you know, maybe you've outgrown certain friends. They're no longer what you would say part of your tribe. Maybe you've outgrown certain clubs, behaviors, different societal groups that you belong to, that they no longer vibe with you. They're not resonating. These are the things you need to release. That way, you know, you get rid of the old so that the new can come in and you can start to thrive again. And maybe this is part of it, is that you're getting burned out because you're not with your tribe. And you've got people putting burdens on you that you really don't want to do any work for because they're not your tribe. You're not vibing with them anymore. So look for that. You're going to have some cycles close and new ones open up. All right, so that being said, watch your decisions that you make. So here with this Ace of Cups, and you know, really reminding yourself of how noble you are, okay? It's being clarified by the Seven of Wands and the Hermit. So while you're noble, you're going to be heroic and courageous, and you know, you stand in your own truth, you do have people around you that are going to try and knock you off your block. They don't want to see you succeed. They don't understand what you're doing. Some of them don't even like what you're doing. And what their first response is to really knock you down. They are not supporting you whatsoever. So this is a card that's saying that you really need to stand your ground, right? Don't let them rob you of that. Don't let them take that from you. And you're going within right now. You're really finding a lot of enlightenment within yourself, right? You don't need to look outside. You're looking within and you're getting answers. And it's really illuminating for you. And part of it is that you know that you're noble, and you know that you are maybe not with your tribe. I'm still getting this. You're not with the right tribe. You know, you're with people that don't respect you, that, sorry I threw that out there, but that's what I'm getting coming as a download. You're with people that are not respecting you right now, and they don't understand what you're doing and that you're shining. It's almost like a different class system, that these people just want to keep you in a low vibrational energy, right? It's really intense. So it's about you finding this type of enlightenment, that you're vibing high, you're noble, you're heroic, and really you're standing your own ground. You're not letting people take your inheritance from you. You're not letting people take your future from you. It's really an interesting vibration. And then over here, when this opportunity is going to present itself to you with this Page of Pentacles, it's being clarified by the Eight of Swords and the Chariot. And what I'm getting is that you do have some self-imposed restrictions. And this is swords, so it's thoughts, words, and ideas. So there's something that's coming in for you that is really triggering you, and it's causing you to go into survival mode. This could be something from your childhood. It could be something in your current relationship. It could just be something you see on TV or in the news, and it's triggering you, and it really makes you go into fear mode. And that is going to prevent you from seeing deeply into the future, and it's going to prevent you from making intelligent choices, which I think is really what's coming in over here. So take a look at your thinking. If there's any negative thinking, any old habits that you need to get rid of, any old ways of thinking that no longer serve you, that it's not really who you are right now as you've evolved. Because, you know, you've got this success card and victory card here. This is the Chariot, and it's coming in fast. This is a very fast moving card. You've got two really fast moving cards in here. So the information is going to come in fast, these messages, but so is your victory and success, right? This is a strength card. This is a really beautiful divine masculine energy, and you really have that success, but you've got to get a grip on this internal dialogue that you're having, these restrictions that are coming in. It's psychological, it's mental. So find out what's triggering you and maybe desensitize yourself to it so that you're not triggered and you don't have this feeling of restriction. All right, so that's the guidance and advice from Spirit. Now let's look at your opportunity. We have the Two of Pentacles. And this card is really all about you balancing your responsibility. This is about you having a good time. You're really enjoying yourself right now. And especially, a lot of it's about work in the material world. But we have a challenge. Your challenge is the Devil card. In this deck, it's called the Liar. And so your challenge is to deal with toxic people, toxic thinking, toxic behavior, this kind of negative garbage that's coming in. I'm getting that the challenge might be for you to turn off the TV, for you to take a break from social media, for you to start looking at the people that are around you and see who you've surrounded yourself with. And again, this is going back to you vibing with your tribe. So this is a challenge for you, because for some people, if it's the devil card, right, this is the liar, right? What is a liar? It's someone that's not being honest and presenting their true self to you, right? They have a mask on, but they're two-faced, they're backstabbing, they're self-serving, they're narcissistic. So you've got someone that's surrounding you that maybe they're pretending to be a good family member, a good friend, a good coworker, when in fact they're not. And so take a good look at that. Try and look below the surface and see who's got that negative vibration. And maybe that's the person you need to remove from your life, or at least keep at arm's distance so you don't have that constant exposure to this toxicity. So that's definitely coming in for you. Let's go ahead and get some clarifiers. We've got the Four of Cups. We've got the Five of Pentacles. We've got the Five of Wands. And we've got the Ace of Cups. Okay, so this is reiterating. Now you've got the Ace of Cups twice, and this really doesn't happen very often. I want to point that out. Usually it's the Ace of Swords, standing in your truth, but this Ace of Cups does not happen very often. So I just want to call your attention to that, because I think that this is a very special, I guess a calling is what I'm really getting, that this is something very special that's coming in for you. And it's interesting that it's showing up in your challenge and in the advice and guidance from Spirit. So let me start up here, and then I'll come back down to this. So for your opportunity to start balancing your responsibilities, and to actually enjoy it, to enjoy the work that you're doing, right? So you're pursuing your passion usually when you're enjoying your work, so it doesn't really feel like work. It's being clarified by the Four of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. So as you're doing this, you're missing some gifts and blessings from the universe. You're feeling very apathetic. You're not really satisfied when you are over here, excuse me, but you're not over here for some reason. So it's almost like you don't realize that you're pursuing your passion, and that this is just some necessary steps that you have to take along the way to get to where you want. It's like you don't want to do A to Z and do the steps in between. You just want to turn around and go A, okay, now here I'm at Z, now I'm an expert. And it doesn't work that way. And so you need to slow down. And I think that this is very frustrating for you, is what I'm getting. And then with this Five of Pentacles, I really feel that this is just talking about, you not wanting to literally be left out, right? That you want to be part of this group, and this is part of you pursuing your passion. And I like I said before, this is tying into this card over here with this Page of Pentacles, and with you not being able to, that you need supervision. That was the wording that came in for me, that you need supervision to make this decision, that you need a mentor or someone else that is out for your best interest in on your final decision. And what I'm getting is that if you don't do that, if you don't balance your responsibility and bring that person in, you're going to be left out in the cold. Something is going to go wrong. It's still vibrating over here to this card. So I hope that that makes sense to you, that that resonates with somebody out there, so that you can definitely get a mentor going. Okay, now over here with the Devil card, what I am getting is that, when it's clarified by the Five of Wands and the Ace of Cups. And like I said, the Ace of Cups is here twice. What I'm getting is that, this is really coming down to, I believe that this is a type of work situation or a family dynamic. And by that, I don't necessarily mean that this is, like if you have a boyfriend or girlfriend, or vice versa, whatever your sex is, or whatever your preference is, that it's not that it's like the immediate person that you're with, but it's like a large family dynamic. So maybe brothers, sisters, nieces, nephews, cousins, kind of like it's expanded out into a larger version of family, more generational, and that you kind of have this healthy competition going. And so it could be somebody, or even in a work situation, that it could be somebody out there that is part of this dynamic that is throwing a little bit of a wrench in it. So it's someone that you'll find. Now, this is a challenge, like I said, but it's somebody that's involved with this where it's a group dynamic, and that's where you'll be able to find this person. And Spirit is reminding you again, remember that you are noble. And this, what I'm getting from this card, because remember these cards are slightly different, is that you are being given this opportunity, this new beginning, to see yourself as this noble creature, especially if you did not before. Maybe you know it internally, but you really need to double down on that and know that you're noble, to know that you're heroic and courageous. And Spirit is saying, yes, and I'm on your side. I'm giving you this potential on this day, you know, this the last half of March, to really tap into that and really know it, right? There's a clarity of vision here for you. There's a type of enlightenment. It's coming into your heart. It's part of your intuition. You feel it in your bones. You know that this is who you are, and you know that it's a matter of love and tapping into that. It's this universal expanded consciousness, and you know that this is meant for you. But it's being played up against the Devil card. So it's a really interesting, complex combination. And so this is going to be a challenge for you. This is your opportunity, and this is your challenge. It's up to you to seize either one. Some people do, some people don't. But this is here for you for the second half of March. Okay, Scorpio, well, that's what I have for you for your mid-March reading. And remember, this is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. And just a reminder, I do have the Tarot Masterclass coming up for April 14th. So if you're interested, shoot me an email or go ahead and sign up. And I look forward to seeing you there. And if not, if you need a personal reading with me, the link is in the description below. And okay, everybody. Well, thank you for watching and enjoy the rest of your month. Okay, talk to you later. Bye.